see, is it working? My gosh, this is such a heart attack every night. Caprice! Finally, you done become a member. Yay! 2 members this evening. Wow, new members. Amazing. Amazing. Can you all hear the sounds of a fire? Hey! I mean, it's working so far, but I have confessions. It's like that poem, isn't it? Miles to go before I sleep. What's that poem? Yeah, hello. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Simro. Lovely to have you here. Yes, it's a bit like that Robert Frost poem. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it's queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. Well, that poem is basically a pretext to an apology in which I am using a computer loaned by Brother Manga, who is the most excellent of IT brothers. He's loaned me a laptop because, mine is out of action. This is a 2015 MacBook Air, and if you could hear the fans going right now, like, you know, it's going to take off and fly out the window real soon. So it's kind of dying. One of the side effects of this happening is that, I don't know how to say this. I had to reinstall Fighting Fantasy and we've lost our progress in the Forest of Doom. We even lost Derek. We lost our character that we've created together. So, I'm feeling pretty bad about, hi Salad Days, welcome. It's not, the poem was not by Edgar Allan Poe, it is by Robert Frost, written in 1922. So I just given you the gift of poetry to take away the sting of the fact that we've lost our Derek Smalls. So I think what we need to do is decide as a group, is everybody happy? Derek will always be in our hearts. Simro, I don't know if when I get my other laptop back, I don't know if Derek is still alive on the other laptop. We may have perma-killed. So Derek is wandering about in the forest. Yes, he has miles to go before he sleeps. But we do have a new character, the Well Inspector. Yes. Hi, Fabian. So, okay, so we will start with a new character. Brilliant. I'm happy you can hear the fireplace, Stuart. We can start with a new character. I thought we could call it, you know, who else is in Spinal Tap? Nigel is the other one. Derek, Nigel. I can't remember the other one. Is it Nigel Tufnell? Derek Smalls, and who's the other one? Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is we're starting the forest again and we're creating a character again. So I guess here we go. Let's see if I can make it work. Let's get into it. Let's see if I can show you my screen without this crashing. If this crashes, what we'll do is, the plan is, I will just start another live. That means you might have to just refresh my YouTube page. Oh my God, my hair. Oh no. Well, that's a thing. That's a whole other thing. I need a whole other poem to apologise for this bird's nest. God, help me. Unicorn, do my hair. Anyway, if this stream dies, as it may do any second, we'll just come back onto the YouTube and I'll just try and start a live independent of software and see how we go. Robbie, thank you for giving memberships. 5 Space Movie memberships. Welcome Night Heaven, Michael Holmes, Afro Can, Dave Dog, and Eric. Congratulations, you all receive memberships. Mick Shrimpton. Mick died in the bath, didn't he? Nigel is a well-inspector's name. David St. Hovens, yes. Heartless, we're glad too. Oakley dokley. Let's see if I can do stream and face. Yep, that's looking good. And let's go into the game. Is this going to work? Okay, let's see. Okay, now I need to see if I can see everybody's comments in my phone. Oh, God, when am I going to get an intern? I just need a unicorn intern. Oh, it says I'm live. And I can see the chat, all going well. Fabulous. So my salad days, you can join my YouTube channel as a member and you pay a monthly amount to be a member, which means you get your name in green and you get access to some videos earlier, and some Q&As for members are going to come soon, and it's a way of supporting me that makes me feel very guilty but very grateful. So let's see. Let's get into the superhero swing and build ourselves a new adventurer. Oh, lack of foresight. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. That's super generous. Simro Dave, Biblical Nipple. What a name. Shark Legion Kane and Hugh Cromwell and Khan. Congratulations, you all have a membership gifted by the incredible Lack of Foresight Gaming. One thing I would say is if everybody could like and subscribe. I learned this evening, apparently if loads of people like a live at the beginning, it really helps the algorithm. Thank you so much. No, Patreon is different and gets different benefits, Salad, so thank you so much. Foot of pork, pay to win. What a name. Oh, I don't know if I like this music. Let's go for that one. Okay. Let's get into some character creation. Okay. So this is tricky. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do polls. Can I do polls in this chat? Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. I hadn't thought about this. Shit. I might not be able to do polls on a phone. Whew, how are we going to do this, lads? What a disaster. This is the worst day for everyone to get memberships on, I tell you. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's see. I know what I can do. Go back to my face. This is going to get so tiresome. You're going to have to look at my face while I put the polls in. So sorry. So many apologies. We haven't even got into the game and it's already messing up. Okay. Live streaming. Okay. Can you designate someone to do polls? I can. I normally would designate Jim, but he has childcare to do. Let's see. I normally do it by opening a YouTube. This is just awful because my hair's so bad today. Oh gosh. I'm getting there. I am working on a laptop that is older than some of your children, everybody. So let's see if I can get into it. Just let me go to the video, chaps. I'm talking to the chaps at YouTube as if they're watching. Lol. It's letting me in. It's letting me in at the other end. Good evening, Corpen Flieger. I know. Thank you. I bought some new nail varnishes, including a sparkly. So I am painting, just not Titans or minis. Okay. Is it going to let me do the chat as well? This poor laptop is struggling so hard. So hard. Come on, little laptop, do your best. What a nightmare. Life is so hard, everybody. Really on the struggle bus today. Okay, so we have a choice to make, everybody. So as usual, we can go for adventurer, a hardcore hero, or a free read. Adventurer, we play as Ian Livingstone designed it, and we get unlimited bookmarks. We are not playing hardcore hero. We're just not that kind of girl. And we are not, I mean, I like the free read idea, but it's up to you guys. I mean, you are the destiny keepers. So let's start a poll. I know. And see what we want to do. Okay. I'm typing. It's very boring. Free read all day. Sames. Enter stranger. Indeed. Yes, David. I'm engaging with my audience. It's saying at the bottom, engage with your audience. I'm trying. It's just really tricky. I thought that Mira always looked like the hardcore one. Please, Corpin. We always try so hard to keep this channel PG-13. Just, you know, keep it kind. Heartless says, when I was a kid, I was an old school cheater, but I found it's more fun to actually play as intended, for me at least. Cheers to you, Heartless. Good games. Enter stranger. Where's Pickles, the goblin? They should be helping me. Okay, so let's have a look at this poll. We've got 20 votes. Oh my, this is so typical when everything's going horribly wrong. We have 32 people watching. Welcome, everybody. Please like and subscribe. At the moment, we are in a tie between Normie Adventurer and Free Read. So if anyone would like to kick the voting over and make the choice for us, please do jump on in and add a vote to help us break this tie. Kevin says, I'm engaging enough. God bless you, Kevin. God bless you. Corpin, I have to be really strict on this stream. We have to keep it PG-13, so please keep it kid-friendly. Thank you. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Our poll has been decided, and it looks like we're going to have a free read. Good for us. Good for us. So, this switcheroony thing is a nightmare. So, free read. You have chosen free read mode. Before continuing, you must calculate your initial stamina. Your stamina score reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and overall fitness. The higher your stamina score, the longer you will be able to survive. You must roll 2 dice and add 12 to the number rolled. This is then added into the stamina box on your adventurer sheet. Stamina will go up and down during your journey, but if your stamina falls to 0, you die and your adventure is over. I think earlier in the chat somebody gave a props to the seat. This seat can also go up and down. Yes. So let's roll our starting stamina. What do we got? Oh, jeebus crackers. I think this is quite bad, but we're on a free play, so I think this will be okay. Yeah, everyone is agreeing free read is on point. Yes, I've actually met Hugo Meyer a few times. He's friends with my friend Paul Flannery, who does the live version, the stage version of Nightmare. I will ask Hugo if he wants an interview on the channel. Free read, it looks like everyone has just seen me suffer enough, so they're very happy for us to have free read. Welcome, Gal Maraz. 3 waves. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so sorry. We will be little weaklings, but we will use our skill. Oh, I love that. Heartless Ninny. These books hail from an era when free time was more plentiful, so repeat plays are kind of baked into the cake. We have less time to contribute, presumably. Lovely sociological statement there, Heartless. Shall we re-roll? I mean, that's kind of cheating. I think we have to succumb to the fate of the dice. Your skill reflects your swordsmanship, easy for me to say, and general fighting expertise. The higher the better. Your starting skill is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to the number. This is then entered on the skill sheet. We know all this. Let's roll our starting skill. Okay. This is good. Hi, Aztec. We save a spot for you because we know you're always going to join us late, Aztec, and it's all good. Okay, so our skill is 11. Next, determine your luck. Your luck score indicates how naturally lucky a person you are. Well, I feel very lucky that everybody's here and this setup's all working. So we're really lucky this evening. And it's amazing seeing so many familiar people. Yes, our gang is all here. Heartless Gary, Salad Days, Robbie, David, Dave, Aztec, Corpin Flyger. You know who we're missing? Cartographer Neil. Maybe we've driven them off. Anyway, let us roll our luck. 3. I mean, that's average. Next, you must choose a potion. I think we need our potion of strength because, let's face it, our stamina is low, 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 low. Oh gosh. We need to go shopping and there is a lot to shop. Okay, we're just gonna whiz through this because we've been here many times before. Where is Master Neil? No idea. Let's go shopping, everybody. Okay, just because we've played this adventure so many times, we're not going to attack Yaztramo. We're going to go and just shop with him. We're here for the random laptop stream, says Kevin. Woohoo! We're going to just go shopping. Now, stuff that we used in the past that came in handy. I feel like we used the garlic buds, but as is usual, this is your adventure, you decide. So, yeah, you decide. So this is the shopping list. Healing potions, plant control, stillness, insect control, anti-poison, holy water, ring of light, boots of leaping, rope of climbing, net of entanglement, armband of strength, glove of missile dexterity, rod of water finding, garlic buds, headband of concentration, fire capsules, and nose filters. The one thing I'm wondering about is we haven't got to put our name in yet. So maybe I've lost the opportunity to put our name in somewhere. But we'll just continue. Gal Moraz says, you win the pronounce this name game. Thank you. Boots of leaping, says Simro. We'll pop those in the bag. Okay. Oh gosh, we've got the spinning wheel. Okay, we've got 28 gold left. Filters, says Salad Days. Okay, we've got 25 gold left. Sean says rope of climbing. We'll take one. Gary says, oh, Gary's given me a list. Yes, Gary, I'll go to the grocery shop. We'll take a healing. We'll take an anti-poison. We'll take a holy water. You got to do what the librarian tells you. And some rope. We'll take one and a net. Okay. Someone's written, Heartless has written, yes, Troma has a really crazy price structure. I agree. Okay, David says, also holy water. Armband of strength. We'll take one. Glove of missile. We've got the rope. I don't know what you mean by dex. David would love a headband of concentration in real life. I think we picked up garlic, didn't we? Did we get garlic? See, I'm terrible at shopping. I've forgotten already. Okay, we do need the garlic because remember there was a vampire. Okay, that's all our money, people. Save a little gold. Have you met us? Save a little gold, David. Come on, it's us. Who's Annette? She's over there standing between two goalposts, David. Oh dear. Hey Aleph, good evening. Oh my gosh, everyone is here. The gang is all here. Welcome, welcome. Let's turn to 177. So we don't have a name. This is terrible. We don't have a name. Boo. Okay, so time for another poll. You know Annette hangs out with Frankie. Oh. I don't know why we don't have a name. I feel so sad. I was looking forward to choosing a name. My OBS hotkeys are still not working, so sadly, you know, you can still see the back end of me trying to figure this out. I can see that the stream is well behind me. So yeah, I'm sorry if there's a massive lag. Exactly, David. In the words of Jim Morrison, the West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. All we found is a gremlin den under a well and a chocolate flapjack, says Dave Dog. So true. I wonder if my hotkeys are working. They're not, are they? No. This is so frustrating. I feel like I'm quite a long way behind you all. Anyway, we have a poll and we've got 19 votes out of 39 people. Hey, David likes Santoku knives. Why is that your name? Do you have a knife channel? Are you selling knives? Welcome. We're having a lovely day. And looks like we're going east. So let's go back to screen and face and go. This is so tiresome. Apologies to all. Oh, this is new. I just want to see our adventure sheet. Oh, this is so depressing. Oh, we can change it. Amazing. If you could change your actual name, what would you change it to? Easy. I'd change it to Gandalf, Batman, or Rad. Because then I could say, I'm Gandalf, I'm Batman, and I'm Rad. No, actually, when I was young, I wanted to be called something like Ocean, or Fern, or Amethyst, or Amber. I have no idea what a Gito knife is. I'm just choosing a lovely, handsome portrait for us. No, sorry, maybe I should change it. I just like chopping vegetables for my stews. Okay, good for you. What does David St. Hubbins look like? I think David St. Hubbins looks like this. What do you all think? Also, would you like to see my selection of biscuits this evening? Ooh, look at that. That's 3 chocolate digestives, 2 jammy dodgers, and 2 Lotus Biscoffs. And I made myself a sparkly satsuma. Also, everybody, I've made myself a bed fort, which is quite awesome. Rad Manga, Obi-Wan, Sherlock Cluso. Yes, everybody in the chat, if you could change your name, what would you change it to? There are 48 people watching the most disastrous stream of my life. Stuart would change his name to Cthulhu and Cats. Santoku and Gayutu are just types of chef's knives, and they're quite similar at that. If anyone would like to send me some chef's knives, please feel free. David says, yum. Sean says, I would give myself the middle name Cats. And Robbie's got chocolate digestives too. So I think we're going to stick with David St. Hubbins. And pop that back down there. This is new, we've never had this before. The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At last the path widens to approximately a metre across. Soon you arrive at a moss-covered wooden signpost, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the signpost read north and east. Just as you are deciding which way to continue, you hear the words, "Good afternoon." You look up in the direction of the voice and see the crow looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon," you reply, slowly, feeling a little foolish. The crow speaks again, asking you which way you are headed. You reply that you are looking for 2 goblins, small sinewy creatures with brown scaly skin. "1 gold will buy my advice," states the crow confidently. Will you pay the crow for its advice? If this page allows us to click on it now. Ignore the crow and turn north, or ignore the crow and turn eastwards. Interesting. I think I managed to do a hotkey then. Oh, I think it worked. "1 gold will buy my advice," states the crow confidently. I think I managed to do the hotkey thing. The page is a bit broken, which is why I say that. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, the hotkey just worked. Okay, let's experiment. Let me press 2. I don't know how to test this. It's definitely changing. Okay, we've got a gold piece. I think because I'm pressing a key and then there's a lag, it's taking a time to see if it's working or not. This is so pointless. What am I doing? What are we all doing? Okay, that did work. It flipped back. Okay. So what I need to do is see if it goes back again. Sorry, everybody. Bear with me. We're just seeing if the hotkeys work. Are they working or not? I don't know because there's such a big lag. Is it working or not? Christ. I'm so sorry. This is so dreadful. Please forgive me, everybody. I just don't know. I'm trying to make the experience better, but in doing so. Okay, that's worked. We've gone to big. Okay, so I think we press 1 to go to big. Okay. Yes, excellent. Okay, so we press, someone write in the chat, number 1 to go to big. Okay. I'm losing my mind. No pay, go. We keep moving from you window to full screen. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, how to do that. So we're full screen now. So I press 2 and that should take us back to go to other screen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Okay. All right. So anyway, we've got this poll going on about whether we're going to pay the crow or not. I've got loads of chat to miss out. David would be called Drogomir Modi Dandelion, the cats who owned you. Oh, bless you. Gary would change his name to Fred. Jack would have called her daughter Bethlamin. Lovely name. A spread fit for a queen, streaming queen. Thank you, McDoobies. St. Hubbins is a good name. Is there a Stone the Crows option, says Dave. Hartley says, the greatest name I've ever heard in my life is a character in the movie played by Kelsey Grammer. Darius Emmanuel Grouch III, aka the Rumble. Jim says, he'll give directions, but they're not much use. They're all as the crow flies. Heartless says, that's objectively the best name possible. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Everybody says, hello, Jen. Happy birthday, Jen, for the other day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jen. I'm going to do you some love hearts. Jim, the best name I ever saw was an Xbox gamer tag. Lord Bumrage III. David says, I wonder if it's the same talking crow from Banana Man. Lord Bumrage, that is the name of our next character. Please, someone remind us. Jen is a fan of someone called Wayne von Grawbadger. Wade von Grawbadger. Lack of foresight. What latency? I chose low latency. I was thinking of this. 1 to go big. Okay. David says, never mess with the crows. Pay. Hello, Jen, again. Give it enough time and we'll have infinite mirrors, says Jen. The second best name I'm aware of is Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element, Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. We do not need mirrorception. Okay, so I'm switching back to the page. I'm pressing 2. Hopefully this will bring everybody back into the page view with me. We will see if that works. Yes, it looks like it worked. No, did it? Yes, no? Holy crap. This is so hard. I'm trying my best. It's just all a bit rubbish. Okay, let's pay the crow. Oh, this is lovely, this corrupt page thing. You put the gold piece on top of the signpost as requested by the crow, after which it says go north. You ask the crow why it needs gold pieces, and it replies it needs the gold pieces to play Yasmatro to turn it back into a human again. You bid the crow farewell. If you want to go north as advised by the crow, we can. If we would rather turn eastwards, we can also do that. Okay, so I've pressed 1 to see if it will go back to embiggen. And this will be a test again, won't it? Yes, back to page. I think a lot of lag on chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. I feel, should we abandon and just talk instead of play? I feel like I might be ruining everyone's night, and there are 40 of us here. I feel like everyone is like really suffering because of me this evening. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's do a poll anyways. We've got to figure out what we want to do. Oh, we're going to pay the crow. Lovely. So lovely. Alrighty. Let's pay the crow. I think I'm going to have a heart attack or a stroke. Embiggened mirror. Embiggen. Robbie says it's fine. Okay, everyone's like chill, so I'm going to try and chill. I'm going to try and trick this page into looking a bit better. So we'll go to the map and then back to the book. Sometimes this works. Let's go home and then come back in and see if we can shake that page. You're all so nice to me. Gosh darn it. Why can't we all just live in a lovely commune and have millions of pounds? No, wait, no. We'd like to resume. People are enjoying the stream so far. That's good. Okay, some people are enjoying the randomness of the stream. Kevin, I mean, that's what we do here. We are so random. Gosh darn it. The funny thing is I can see failing mirror. It's like I have the inception of failing mirror on my phone. I'm talking to you all thinking you can see the text. You can't. Dave says just have fun hanging out here. It seems great for viewing figures. Yeah, everybody loves a trash fire. That's why everybody's here now. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm going to stop using the hotkeys. This was something Arbiter Ian was helping me on. They're not working. We're just going to go and use OBS to control it. So let's go screen and face. And here we go. So we said we were going to pay the crow. And so now we need to decide whether we obey the crow. Yes or no. Obey the crow. Yes. And go north. Woof. There we go, people. You got your poll in the chat. I still don't even think it's working now. I'm trying to switch you all over to the pages. Is that even working? Jeebus crackers. I've lost control. Spock, take over the con. I have no idea what's happening. I feel like the streaming software is not showing the book anymore. Over to the pages. Is that even working? Oh, frickin' heck. It's not working. It's like weird. Oh, that is working. Okay. I've lost control. I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. Did I show you all my sparkly satsuma that I made with nail varnish? Okay. Someone's written, always trust the crow. Someone's written, crows are servants of chaos. Never obey them. Dave says, with more chance of finding MC Hammer than parts of the stone. Stuart says, have you considered incense and chants to appease a laptop machine spirit? That is a freaking great idea. We've got our incense. We will use the incense. Okay, what are we going to go for? We're going to go for some Nag Champa, which is a traditional incense smell. It's been used for centuries to make things holy and disappear machine spirits. So this is probably a chaos method and not allowed by the Imperium. Okay, dear machine spirits, please don't mess up my stream and help me look more competent. Woo! Woo. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Okie dokie. On with the Shoki. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Lack of foresight. Thank you so much. Holy shit balls. 5 more memberships. Congratulations. Welcome on board, Stephen Osborne, Knight Errant, El Buato, Slacker at Large, Somicron. Somicron has got their own channel. It's quite big. Thank you all so much. David says, wait, did you paint a Satsuma with nail polish? Yes, I did. Miramanga, the 5th Chaos God of Confusion and Disorder. I could give advice if it was a raven. Not sure what to do with a crow, though, says Jen. 10's all I can spare this week. Lack of foresight. That's so generous. Thank you so much. Honestly, the least I can do. This has been the second most I've smiled since my leave block ended. What scent is the incense? The scent is nag. Oh, actually, I think I might have given us the Palo Santo, which is what I use for my yoga. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, that's immediately given me a headache. Okie dokie, so let's embiggen again while I read the poll. Yay, everybody would like to follow the crow, please. I'd like to follow the crow, please. I'm so sorry your leave ended. I know how you feel. I'm I cannot wait till I get some holiday going on. There is quite a big lag, so I'm doing quite a lot of chat to fill in the time. But thank you, Lack of Foresight. I really hope that, you know, these Sunday evenings are meant to make us all feel better about life. So, welcome. Yay, and I didn't set fire to anything either, so I think we all decided to obey the crow, so that's what we're going to do. So I think Robbie says, I need yoga, I can't get my socks on some mornings. Okay. Screen and face. So we're going to go north as advised by the crow. Walking along the path, you hear footsteps and arguing voices ahead of you. If you wish to meet their owners, turn to 371. If you would rather hide in the bushes to let them walk by, turn to 392. Interesting. What would we rather do? Uh-oh. Let's embiggen. And let me pop this poll in here. Yay! How long is your leave for, David? Are you in the army or something? Where's everybody working here? Okay. Let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so we have a new poll. Let's put it back to the page again. +1 to machine spirit flexibility. Amen. Hey Jack, I'm giving serious thought to an Emperor's Children army in 30k. Ooh, Emperor's Children. We know them well on this channel. Oh, you voted to not obey the crow. Corp translates as raven. Excellent, good to know. Canadian Forces full-time reserve. Crikey. A lot of Canada is very snowy at the moment. I hope you're staying warm. Hello, Fabian. Gremlins everywhere. Yes, Emperor's Children have the pretty colours. And you're a support worker for people. Yeah, those shifts can be very hardcore. I used to have a partner who worked in the same role, and it's very draining. Thank you for your loving service and kindness. And David works as a cook in a retirement home. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, lots of lovely people working in the chat, looking after other people. That makes sense to me. The kind of people that would be in this chat sound like people who care about stuff. Because we're all full of feelings, as you know. So, what does the poll say? There are 23 votes, and 70% of us would like to meet these voices. So, why not? Let's do that. Turn to 317. Oh, you draw your sword and prepare to meet the owners of arguing voices. Two tall, spindly creatures appear clad in tattered cloth, over which they wear chainmail jackets. They see you and instantly stop their argument. They are hobgoblins, and draw their swords to attack you. You must fight. Let's get on with it then. Oh gosh, they're quite strong. Nice. Good for us. Yay! Don't forget there are 2 rounds. Yay! Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, come on. We're gonna. This one is stronger, but I still think we can do it. We got this. We got this. We got incense. We got sparkly satsuma. We got a bed fort. Yay! Oh. Yay! Woohoo! We are triumphant, and we may turn to 301. The art in the book is amazing, isn't it? David, everybody needs stuff constructed. Hi Mira, great channel. Please do a series on playing Dark Souls. Memes for school. What is Dark Souls? David is meeting a friend and going to some theatre on Friday. What are you going to see? A bed fort sounds lovely. Might need to do that too. Dead hobgoblins. Yay! Hobgoblins, I know. Bless them. They're just misunderstood. God bless them. Okay. Let's go back to my face. And yeah, what are we doing? Oh, we just beat the goblins. Yeah. Okay. I think this incense is too much. I'm just going to extinguish the incense because I'm feeling quite high. High on Palo Santo. It's a new thing. Dark Souls is a very brutal, unforgiving game. Is it a skirmish game? Is it bloody? Is there blood in it? Do you have to torture people? I don't know if I could do that, people. We're just going to have a biscuit break. So good. Okay, so basically we won the fight, which means we can go ahead. Yay, money! You search through the pockets of the hobgoblins and find 3 gold pieces, a tiny brass flute, and 2 maggot-ridden biscuits, which will restore 1 stamina each because the maggots are extra protein. There's also a necklace made of mouse skulls. Creepy but fun. To the left of the path, you notice a large hole in the ground with a diameter of some 3 meters. Walking over to the edge of the hole, you see it sloping off into the depths of the earth. If you wish to walk down the hole, turn to 125. If you prefer to continue walking northwards up the path, turn to 337. Okay. Let's see what we should do, and then I'm going to address the chat. So I'm going to go back onto my face, and let's pop a poll up, and then I shall address the chat, because there are some interesting discussions and ideas going on in there. So do we want to... What do we want to do? Or do we keep going north? Okay, let's start that poll. There are 35 people in the chat, so we have lost some people, but that's okay. Well, 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 says Sean Dooley. Do they have a permit for that hole? The well inspector is returning. Amazing. Amazing. We knew it wouldn't take long. What do we wish to do? What do we wish to do, people? So in the chat, someone has written, Mira streaming Baldur's Gate 3 would be wonderful. I actually looked up that option. I think I can buy Baldur's Gate for a Mac. It's about 50 quid though. So I think maybe we should leave that until I can save up. We should maybe leave that until laptop stuff's fixed and probably save for a couple months. Because I don't normally drop a bunch of money on games. It seems like a lot of money. Dark Souls is notoriously difficult, but much like Papa Nurgle, it actually loves you. The Dark Souls rabbit hole might almost be as deep as the 40k one. Dave says the drawing of hobgoblins was me as a kid playing in my council estate in Darwin. How touching, Dave. A Christmas Carol in January. That would be lovely. You'll get a bit of your Scrooge on. David. I used to find it way too hilarious that hobgoblins in Warhammer featured a unit called Sneaky Gits. That is great. Oh, thanks, Memes for Schools. Goodbye. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. Baldur's Gate or Rogue Trader. Is Rogue Trader like... Yeah, if I can play Rogue Trader on a Mac, 100% I will... Yeah, I'll stream it. If I can play it on a Mac or PlayStation 4. I don't know how I would get in touch with you, Lack of Foresight Gaming. Hit me up on Twitter or something, I guess. Fabian says, David, when Scrooge asks, boy, what day is this? Shout out the actual date from the crowd. Oh, yes, I love that. Alex says, my thoughts exactly, Robbie. Heartless says, sounds like the chat's about 10 seconds after the stream. I think you might be right, Heartless. Corgan says, I had a job drilling holes for water. It was well boring. Yeah, amazing, Corpin. The downside about Baldur's Gate is a very long game and you need a good computer to run it. Yeah, I don't even have a PC. I have a Mac. Maybe we wait till I get a PS5. I bet Ian has a gaming PC you could borrow. Ian is not my sugar daddy, nor is he Curry's. I don't know that he has got 1,000,000,001 computers hanging around. I feel very lucky that my brother actually, you know, Brother Manga had a spare laptop to lend me. It's only because he's the biggest nerd and keeps every computer ever. So God bless Brother Manga. He's a goodie. So let's see what this poll says. So we had 22 votes. It looks like there are 38 people watching. Please do a like and subscribe if you're here for the first time. It looks like we're going to investigate the hole. Of course we are, because we are well inspectors and we're well good at that. Oh, crikey. As you descend into the hole, you notice large amounts of slime secreted by some huge creature. I think we're going to place a bookmark here. If you wish to climb back out of the hole and continue walking northwards, turn one way. If you wish to carry on down the hole, turn to 15. I feel like we know what we're going to do because we are the well inspectors. So, let's see what we do. It's your choice. start that poll. There we go. There be our choices. Brother Manga sounds like a tech priest of Mars. Heartless says, in for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, I appreciate everybody not making horrible, nasty jokes on my chat. It's very intimidating being a woman streaming to mostly fellas in the chat and praying that no one's inappropriate. It's like, oh God, please. So yeah, thank you for all being understanding and kind. And P.S. PG-13. You fools, go north, says Stuart. Sean says, first health and safety failure, slime buildup. How else? Lack of foresight, I'm on Instagram. Robbie says, something fishy with this well, got to be inspected. I agree. I was tempted to make a salty joke myself. Yeah, don't. It's not fun. It's intimidating. I don't like it. I dread it. I don't have enough friends to be admins to snatch stuff out of the chat that's scary or rude. So thank you for not doing it. God bless you all. Emperor protect. Emperor protect. So let's have a look at this poll. Here we go. What do we got? There are 36 people watching. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. We had 22 votes and 73% have said it's time to inspect that well. We're going to go into the hole. Jen said, I can't believe you missed my terrible well joke. Pop it back in the chat, Jen. I'm struggling today. Here we go. So it's time for us to carry on down the hole. Oh, the slope is steep and you slip on the slime, tumbling head over heels down the hole to the bottom into a large earthen cavern. You jump to your feet and are alarmed to see the shiny tip of a poison barb on the tail end of a huge stingworm coming straight at you. The stingworm is about 5 meters long and has huge yellow segments, but all you care about is protecting yourself from the barb. There is no time to scramble out of the hole. You draw your sword. You must fight. Okie dokie. Let's go, key. One thing I'll say is I think we've got a different soundtrack using the easy play. The fight music's different. Yes. Oh, this is not too bad at all. Easy. Last one. Come on, let's take this kitty out. Me out. We both miss. Yay! Excellent! We won! New segment for the channel, inspect that well. Okay, Corkin, I mean, I'm putting you in a timeout because I've asked many times. You're too edgy. It's too edgelordy to keep. Yeah, I've put you in a timeout. Check me out. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like jokes that make me uncomfortable, especially after I explained how difficult it is being a woman running a channel like this. So you're in a timeout. Do we have anti-poison? There might be some treasure down here. Yes, we did it. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you for going to Titan. Nice. Thank you so much, Lack of Foresight. That's great. Much appreciated. You walk around the lifeless bulk of the worm to examine the contents of its lair. There are several skeletons, perhaps those belonging to other unfortunate adventurers. By the side of one of them, you find a leather backpack. Inside the backpack, you find 4 gold pieces and a small corked bottle containing a colourless liquid. If you wish to drink the contents of the bottle, do that. If you would rather leave the dark cavern and scramble back up to the path again, taking just the gold with you, we can also do that. Yay! Oh, I got my first ad revenue payment this month, so paying that forward. Amazing. Oh, so we need to go check out your channel too, I guess, and give you some love back. Amazing. Okay, so I think we need to do another poll, but just general. Yeah, I'm just going to turn the sound down a little bit and just join everybody in the big screen, because like I may risk alienating everybody, and I don't want to kill the mood, but it's really awful when you are kind of saying to people directly, please don't make jokes of a nature that are adult. I feel like I'm a woman presenting something in a room full of men. It makes me really feel awkward and uncomfortable. I dread it. A Sunday night is my anxiety-free evening. For that same person to continually trying to be an edgelord and make jokes and like really gross stuff, even insinuating after I've asked repeatedly, is why I, as a woman, just, I don't know, I don't want to get emotional, but as a woman, when you ask a man, please do not do something, and they continue to do it, that means they will not hear you when you say no. And that makes me feel really, really unsafe. So in my chat, when I'm playing a game that I love with people and a community that have been amazing and really strong and caring so much, like, fuck you, fuck off, how dare you? And it might be funny, you might think you're being funny, you're not, you're a man doing something to a woman who's asked you, please don't do this. So I would love you, please, to bear that in mind. And, you know, if any of you can understand where I'm coming from, please help me police the channel and let people know, like, this is kind of awkward and embarrassing, dude. Like, the last thing I want to do is stop doing what I think is a fun stream, because I'm scared of the people who are doing that. So there it is. And, you know, it's completely cool if people don't like that around this channel. I get it. Let me tell you, being a woman who streams around Black Library content is scary and hard, and I just have to do what I need to do, and I don't want to ban people, but like, I feel like I was being clear, and I know I make a joke and I'm like, I try and keep this PG-13, but I feel I was trying to be clear enough. So I've stopped the stream and I've stopped the fun for a little bit. Thank you for hearing me. Okay, so let me check and see where we're at with this adventure. So we have the option to drink the contents of the bottle or leave the cavern and just take the gold. So let's see what we do. Leave with the gold or drink up. Oh, thank you all so much for staying with me through that. Thank you, Gary. I felt I made it clear. I just couldn't get why that person didn't get it. Maybe it's a second language thing. Yay, thank you so much for letting me have that. I see some supportive messages. Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate you. And we don't seem to have lost that many viewers, so that's great. Okay, yay! What good is gold? It cannot buy you parts of a stone hammer, says Dave. Agreed. Thank you, Alex. So let me know on this poll what we're going to do. Let's go to face so I can see what's happening on the poll. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. We're being careful. Oh, thank you, Lack of Foresight Gaming's partner. I love you too. Thank you. Lack of Foresight Gaming says, also, don't drink the liquid. Okay, I won't. Okay, so there are 25 votes out of a possible 42. So I think we're going to end the poll. And yay. Oh, Anime Roll, thank you so much. Listening in with my husband and had to sub to your channel. Being a woman in the hobby can be difficult. It can. But I'm just always so shook because when we stream together, everyone is freaking awesome. I feel happy and loved, and Sundays elevate me. So I wanted to just protect the space and be a little bit of a mama bear and like, yeah. So yeah, whenever I'm like making big statements, I'm always aware of how stupid my hair looks, and I have a unicorn behind me. Yay, okay. Alrighty, so it looks like we're not going to drink the contents of the bottle. So let us see what our fate is if we just take the gold and go. Where are we at? At last the trees begin to thin out and shafts of sunlight beam down through the gaps on either side of the path. As the path widens, you see a large cave entrance set a few yards back on the right. If you want to examine the cave, we can. I mean, it's another cave. Could be another well in it. If you want to continue northwards up to the path, turn to page 358. And I think let's not do a poll. If anyone wants to go north, type north in the chat. If you want to go into the cave, just type in cave. I'm going to eat a bit of my biscuit and catch my breath. Let me know. Good biscuit. Let's see. Okay. I see someone's written a cave. Now that's a sensible place to explore. Oh, David says, please be protective of your space. I love the wholesome atmosphere you've created around your streams. Agree. North, north, cave, 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 north, cave, north, cave, cave. Oof. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the cave, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for north. Okay. It looks like we're going to the cave. Oh. Slowly you peer into the cave and see the huge shape of an ogre walking slowly over to a wicker cage with a bowl of water in his great hand. He is dressed in animal furs and carries a small stone, just a stone club in his belt. There appears to be a small creature jumping around inside the cage. You may pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre, rush in and attack the ogre with your sword, or leave the cave and continue up the path. What will we do? Interesting. Let's see. I hope this is a nice ogre. I refuse to cave to a different opinion. Very good. Very good, Jen. I saw that joke. What do we do? Okay. I'm doing a poll because there's 3 choices. I feel bad about not doing the poll. Rush the ogre, throw a rock, or just leave. There's an awful lot of walk on by options. Just leave. What do we do though? What do we want to do? There we go. Let's see. Ooh. You and I both voting north. Yep, Stuart and Gary, I really think you get on. Um, Ogre with a great beard. Yes, he has a bit of the Brian Blessed about him. Heartless. Whose idea was it to come into this cave? My initial thought is definitely throw a rock, says Lack of Foresight. Lack of Foresight, it's so cool you have a partner who's into the hobby. Very cool. Do we have gloves of dexterity? That's a great question. What do we have? We do have glove of missile dexterity. Oh, well remembered. Well remembered. So let's see. Either way, I think it's worth the risk to check this cave out thoroughly. Well, if Sean was here, he would want us to be checking. He is the well inspector, after all. Okay, we've got 20 votes out of 39. Good time to end the poll. And it looks like we're going to be throwing a rock. Let's throw that rock at this ogre. What did you do last night? If you possess a glove of missile dexterity, yes we do! You reach into your backpack and pull out the purple silk glove. It fits snugly on your hand. You then bend down and pick up a good-sized rock and take aim. You throw the rock with all your might at the ogre and it flies like an arrow to hit him on the side of the head, knocking him unconscious. The creature in the cage jumps around even more than before. Do you take a closer look at the creature in the cage, search through the contents of the cave, or leave the cave immediately and continue northwards? So we can look at the creature, loot the room, or leave. Okay, let's see what we do. Let me throw a poll together for us. What do we do? What do we do? Look at the creature in the cage. Loot the cave, that's a bit more likely. Or run away. What will we do? Oh, that is so cute, Foresight. Wow. You named your 13-month-old Rogel. Amazing. That is incredible. That's so lovely. I thought we were going to distract it as well, right? That is such a great name. I'm definitely going to check out your channel after this stream. That sounds amazing. Yay, I'm looking forward to meeting my nerdy partner. 2024 is going to be my year. Ideally, they would be like a jigsaw-loving librarian, kind human. You know, the list goes on. Happy with a friend who paints satsumas with nail varnish, all this stuff. Best Primarch, and he builds walls with his mega blocks. Aww. If you have like, are you going to have like 11 other kids and they'll all be a different Primarch? That would be dedication to the cause, right? We have been joking about getting him architecture books for his 2nd birthday. Absolutely. So interesting stuff. Let's see. So 62% of us would like to look at the creature before we loot the cave. This is not like us. Normally we're way more mercenary. I'm happy for that. Bless us. Will we live to regret this? Let's find out. We're going to take a closer look at the creature. Inside the cage, a small sinewy creature with brown scaly skin is jumping up and down. He is a goblin. Round his neck hangs a black shiny rod on a leather cord. If you want to unlock the cage door, we can. If you want to leave the cave, we can. I get a feeling that this rod might be part of our quest. So we need to figure out what we've got to do. You need 18 others. Yes, and you'd need 2 of them to be identical twins. No spoilers if you've read Legion. I really hate the adverts. Sorry, Jack, I thought I'd switch them to as little as possible ads. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I keep talking and forgetting the options. So, okay, so what do we can either unlock the cage. I can't even spell. Unlock the cage or leave. Those are our choices. I'm sorry the adverts are loud, Jackie. We'll figure that out. Who will join me on the Nottingham March on Saturday for supporters for Skaven in Warhammer, the Old World? Is that true? Dave Dog, is there a march in Nottingham about Skaven? And they haven't put them in the Old World? Why would they leave them out? Heartless Ninny, you do not have a kid called Perturubo. It's a goblin, says Dave. Well, surprise, surprise. Horace, you give that toy back to Sanguinius. Yeah, just 8 for loyalists. I don't actually have children. I couldn't help an Iron Warriors joke. Amen. I mean, what a reason to have kids. What a noble reason. Okay, so where am I? Looking at my face. Then I can look at the poll. Oh, wow. 84% of 19 people are wanting to open the cage. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Here we go. Screen and face. Doors and corners, people. Doors and corners. You unlock the door and step back, drawing your sword in case the goblin tries to attack you. He picks up a wooden stool and, waving it in the air, kicks the door open and charges at you, screaming. You must fight. Okay, we'll fight then. But let's put the music back on. Can we? No, we can't. We'll just have to imagine the fight music. He's only a little one. He's only got 4 stamina. Oh no. I feel bad now when they're this squishy. Yeah, he did. Da, 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 da. We are triumphant. This is so sauce. This is so sassy. If you win, turn to 232. If you are destroyed by the solitary goblin, I bet that death is well sarcastic. You bend down over the lifeless body of the mad goblin and examine the rod around its neck. The rod is made of ebony. Ooh, we just got an achievement. The Forest of Doom, getting a handle of things. Find the handle of the Hammer of Gillibrand. You are excited to see... Oh, the rod is made of ebony and there is a screw thread at one end. You are excited to see the letter G neatly inscribed at the other end of what must be the handle of the dwarfish warhammer. This is the first time we've ever got this. Woohoo! You put your find in your backpack and gain 1 luck point. Wow, well, I think that is a great point to end. I think we're gonna quit this game, cut our losses, and then I can go back to Inbiggen and just be here, just be with everybody, just be present, just be in the room. There we go. Oh, that's such a relief. Thank you. And now I can see the chat in my thingy as well. That's so good. But why is that poll still showing up? Someone's in Scotland. Who's in Scotland? Okay. Well, well, well. We have done well this evening. I'm so sorry about the lecture, everybody. I think that was a bit... It was called for, but yeah, I hope that's okay. Jim's going to bring the warpstone. I think lizardmen, skaven, vampire counts and dark elves have been compromised to legends in Warhammer the Old World. The march is just you. Dave, bless you. Sorry, didn't get to vote. He tried to get into my Warhammer models through the fence. Lack of foresight, that is a danger. He's going to take your Warhammer models and lead an army. We're talking about Rogel, and now we have to open an iron cage. Stuart says, the Empire says there are no such thing as Skaven. Are you calling the Emperor a liar? Never. That must be the case. There cannot be any Skaven. David is getting support from Dave. Dave is getting support from David on the march. Hopefully the Games Workshop suits Skaven to your demands, says Fabian. Heartless says, supposedly the Skaven are too busy with civil war and have mostly become legend. This is incredible to me. Like, it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't put these. Even I know Skaven are popular. They ought to have support in the old world, anyways. Simro, Dave, at least they have rules. In the old days, if GW squatted you, then tough luck. And then Simro says, true, and there's always kings of war. This means nothing to me. I'm so ignorant. Heartless, I remember this cave when we entered it. I'm glad we found part of the hammer. Me too. Aztec says, good work, everybody. Excellent. Jen said, I was under the impression they were bringing Cathay in. I wanted the crazy dragon people. Are they like Warhammer Draconians? That's cool. Heartless says, I can't believe I remembered it. Lack of foresight says, no. Oh, okay, not ending the stream. I'm just exhausted from like trying to do camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. Sean, aha, going down the well has paid off again. Sean, Well Inspector is the best gift that we've got. What a world. What's going on? Did you make the goblin sign the NDA? That was fun. Hopefully the old world will be a big hit and they'll expand it. Of course it's going to be a big hit. And I would suggest the idea they haven't put all the factions in with the opening packet is they want everyone to buy that and then spend more money. I feel like your laptop dying was quite fortunate. We've never done this well, I don't think. I agree, Robbie. Thank you. I'll try not to apologise. David says, we haven't found any parts of that hammer. It's invisible. Thank you, everybody, for the support on the lecture. I always worry when you kind of say something directly, you then get the person getting angry and coming back and punishing you. So hopefully that person takes it in the spirit it was intended. Dave Dog, the name Dwarves Arthur, what's that got to do with it? Well, I found that funny anyway. Completely over my head. Thank you, Heartless. Thank you, Alex. Robbie, yeah, I agree. Skaven will be added at a later date. I don't know anything about the franchise, and I know Games Workshop love an expansion and they love to add more things you can spend money on. Yep, I think there's slowly diversity is coming. I think it's all good. Warhammer China, but their Dragon Emperor turns into a literal dragon. Amazing. They don't want any factions for Old World that would allow people to use the same models from multiple games. That's why the factions that have Age of Sigmar armies are missing. Just play Age of Sigmar with Skaven. GW are trying to keep a lid on costs for the Old World. Interesting. Definitely already a big hit with us. Warhammer Fantasy was one of the first games I got as a kid, so super happy to have it back. Working on some Bretonians. And Heartless says, 4th edition Warhammer Fantasy was my intro to the whole hobby back in 97 or so. I'm reading a Warhammer Old World book at the moment. It's about this, it's a terrible, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a Warhammer fantasy Sherlock Holmes detective. And yeah, he has a hobbit sidekick. And it's a Black Library book from like the 80s. So I'm excited to talk about that when I do my 28 podcast. But I just wanted to say a big... Shall I go and get the book? I'll run and get the book real quick. Please let the Warhammer chair entertain you in the meantime. Oh, look, it's the right way round. This is Zavant. It's a murder and intrigue in the savage world of Warhammer, a Zavant Coniger novel by Gordon Rennie. The old world is a dark and dangerous place. At its rotten heart, vast reaches of untamed forests teem with foul beasts and monsters, yet even the towns and cities offer little shelter, for the evil that stalks their fog-shrouded streets is as deadly as it is elusive. Enter Zavant Coniger, the great sage detective of Altdorf, accompanied by his trusty halfling manservant. I bet there are no halflings in the old world. Vido, this most brilliant scholar must use his incredible powers of deduction to solve the most sinister mysteries of the day. And then, look at that. Look at that old school. It must be an American book because, oh no, it's got American and UK. And then Execution Hour. So old. And Gordon Rennie wrote Blood Quest and Cal Jericho for Warhammer Monthly and other stories for Inferno. His career has included winning a Most Promising New Writer award and being threatened with a lawsuit by the Elvis Presley estate. There you go. So yeah, and this was published in 2002. So some of you were probably not born when this came out. Because, yeah, we're all such youthful nymphlings. Oh, David read that book when it came out. It is amazing. It's just loads of short stories about this detective, and sometimes there's chaos involved, sometimes it's just dodgy people. There was a genie in a bottle in one of those. I was very entertained by the Warhammer chair. I don't think we'll ever have a stream like that again. There's not a lot that Warhammer sells that you have to assemble. Maybe if I got one of those gaming tables, but I think if I had to try and assemble that, it would fall on me and crush me and I would die. So that would be a bit rubbish. Just a big shout out to my friend Sonia Bird. Sonia Bird gave me Game Girl Lego. Gamer Girl. Apparently that's me. So yeah, thank you Sonia Bird for my Lego. Much appreciated. And that goes up there next to my Gaunt's Ghost. For Tanith for the Emperor, which I normally wear on my beret, that Jimmel85 gave me. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining on the stream. I feel like I haven't stopped breathing for like an hour and a half, but it's been really, really lovely to spend time with everybody. I'm not sure what's going to happen on Wednesday. I think we'll do Show Me the Minis, and we'll see if I can figure out another console so I don't have to worry about the switching back and forth. But thank you all for being so patient and sticking with me today. Thank you everybody who bought memberships for other people and who joined in. That was incredibly cool of everybody. So yeah, just as usual, very grateful for you all. Appreciate all the time and bants and amazing chat that we have. And yeah, just really, really appreciate you all. Jen, you know, I think you can send me anything, but I have been sent about 500 books. Like, I have so many books. So many books. Like, looking around, like, I can't even show you because my area is so messy, but I have a lot of Warhammer books. Yay, really, really awesome to be with each other and hang out. As usual, I hope everybody has a really good week. Let's take the love and community and kindness and silliness of Forest of Doom with us into the week. And keep an eye on each other, look after yourselves, hydrate, sleep good, eat good, give yourself bubble bath treats if you like bubble baths. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you all soon. You are all wonderful creatures under the loving gaze of the Emperor, and he never lets anything go wrong for any of us. So yeah, have a great night, everybody. So lovely to have new friends and old friends in the chat, and see you all soon, I hope. Okay, peace and love. I'm going to see if I can stop this. Maybe not, maybe we'll be here forever. Good night, everybody.